I pray because it gives me purpose. I wear these locks because they bring me unity. I wear this tattoo because it's all about family. I wear this helmet because I believe in contact. I only wear what I believe in.
Hey, it's the Rooster of, I believe, SouthwestSportsNet.com. For the first time in 15 seasons and only the second time in Downers Grove South, Coach John Belska's 24-year career at the school, the Mustangs will not appear in the postseason. While no question a disappointment from the IHSA Hall of Fame coach who won a state championship in 2001, his squad delivered the coveted Cannon Trophy last Friday night with an impressive 36-33 win over Hinsdale South. The Cannon has long been a standing trophy the two schools have battled for, and with the win, a much-needed vote of confidence for a program that has struggled to get out of the gate this season. In addition to winning the Cannon, the Mustang squad delivered to Coach Belska his 200th career win, which is an impressive stat when you consider his years were at a public school and not a private institution. All that aside, Coach Belskis announced his retirement from teaching earlier in the year, but made it very clear he's not retiring from coaching football. Rumor has it Coach Belskis may be eyeing a Catholic school in the state as his next team, but that obviously hasn't been confirmed yet. Whichever team does land him, they'll likely add to his coaching legacy, and I'm quite certain Coach Belskis will add to theirs.
Defensively, how tough was Hinsdale South?
Defensively, they came out and, you know, I kind of put ourselves in a bad situation, fumbling ball, them throwing a pick, and that led to a score, but otherwise they were playing exactly what we practiced in practice, so our scout D gave us a great look during practice, and, you know, thankfully second half we came out knowing what to do. We ran over our responsibilities and we came out and we got the W.
Not the season that you hoped for when you first started back in June. Tell me what you wanted to accomplish this year. Are you going to college?
Yes, sir. I plan to go to college. I would like to play college football. All depends on how the season goes. If I don't, I don't. But I would appreciate the chance to play college football, so yes.
Tell me how does it feel about winning the Cannon?
Winning the Cannon, I mean, it's just been a tradition. The Cannon's been there ever since I've been through high school. So it was just a big moment when we can keep the Cannon there, and next year it's still there. So hopefully next year's team can do it.
Tell me about next year's team. You guys are making a big-time comeback next year. Juniors, sophomores, a good squad?
Yeah, we had a lot come up this year. I really think they're going to really be successful coming in this year. I'll be rooting for them when I'm in college. I'll be watching for them, and I really hope it's going to be a comeback year.
Okay, Addison Traylon next week. Tell me, are they tough as last year?
We're going to take a look and watch film, but that's a grudge match. That's personal right there.
Yeah.
That last year, it's still in the back of every senior's mind. So it's going to be a different ball game there.
You come into the game, you guys get the lead, you guys had to move multiple times. Again, did you feel like you guys had the Cannon in your grasp?
Oh, definitely. I felt that we definitely had the game in our grasp. We came down to a few plays that just we weren't able to convert. The fourth down, that's going to stink for a while, that play.
In terms of which fourth down play?
The one where they scored to take the lead.
The final one.
The final one.
Right, sure. And I mean, you were definitely instrumental forcing that fumble and things like that. I mean, what was your attitude going in with this game because of the rivalry?
I knew this is probably the biggest game we played all year, and it's senior night, and I just wanted to make sure I left everything on the field. I know everyone else did on my team, but I just tried to play to the best of my ability.
Yeah, and can you just talk about how far you guys have come? I know, again, it hurts right this foul, but how far you guys have come just to even be able to be this close?
It's definitely something special. We haven't gone to the playoffs for quite a few years, so it's definitely been our main goal since the off-season and summer, but we need to come out next week and we need to win that game.
Yeah, I mean, do you think the fact that, again, last year you guys got 5 wins but didn't get in, do you think that'll be good motivation this week, knowing that a win guarantees that you get in?
Yes, definitely. Everyone knows that we have to win next week because we don't have enough playoff points, and everyone knows that, so we're going to come out next week.
Yeah, and then just talk to you about specifically, too, about what the rivalry with these guys means to you.
it means a lot. I know a lot of guys on that team and a lot of guys on offense, so it would have been nice to win, but it wasn't in the cards.
Tell me, how's it feel to win the Cannon?
To win the Cannon, like, especially on my senior year, it feels like an accomplishment because, like, going into, like, from coming off of last year, like, the seniors that were ahead of me when I was a junior, they set the bar really high, and, like, excuse me, we really wanted to come in and, like, set the bar, like, same mentality, come in and play as hard as we could, and even though we were down at some points, we never gave up, and Cannon's ours for another year.
I mean, this isn't the season you hope for, like I said.
No, this isn't the season we hope for, but no one really wants to be the way, coming off of the way we were last year, no one wants to be the way it is. But you have to roll with the punches, don't go with what it goes.
Nice, so Anderson Trail next week. They're tough. I seen the Anderson Trail play you guys last year. Tough school.
They lost a lot of seniors, but you can't underestimate them. Sophomore year, we underestimated them, and we ended up getting a loss on our last game.
They're coming to you then, right?
They're coming to us, yes.
Okay.
How far this team has come to do something like that?
For us?
Yes.
Yeah, this stings. I'll just say that. It stings a little bit, but our goals are still in our sight. Playoffs, we got to win next week. It's a do or die situation. You know, obviously we talked all week long about it. It comes down to a couple different plays, and they were able to come up with them tonight. So it was a great high school game, and just wish we would have went our way.
Sure, and then I mean, it's an important game for your kids, I assume, with the Cannon and everything. I mean, is it as important as Hinsdale Central?
You know, I don't know. We treat every game kind of the same, and you know, I don't know if any Central or I don't know if anyone's in anymore.
Right, and then can you just talk? I know. Again, it's just immediately after the game, but just talk about how much a group like these are your captains here. This group of seniors has come just to be able to put themselves in a position to lose a game, but still have the playoffs in sight.
They fight. We talked all week long about believing, and they did believe. Okay, like I said, it just came down to a couple plays that went their way, and you know, our goals are still in our sight, so we're pretty excited about that.
Big Tone here with Coach Belkis. Coach, I couldn't, you know, leave this season without coming to see you and say so long.
Thank you.
Good game today, good comeback.
Sure.
Couple mistakes, you know, you guys overcame it in the first half. You know, Hinsdale South is Hinsdale South. You guys played for the Cannon and won.
Yeah. Well, you know, we've had a rough season, you know, up to this date, and you know, we challenged our kids, you know, for these last 3 weeks, you know, to finish on a winning note and to keep the Cannon. I know that was important to them. That was a great football team we beat out here. It was back and forth, two great teams. It just, you know, we persevered. We found a way at the end. We hadn't done that earlier in the year, but for some reason tonight we did, and I give a lot of credit to the kids. They played their hearts out tonight.
You know, this being your last year coaching at Downer South, what do you feel is your greatest accomplishment here?
You know, my greatest accomplishment is when I see like Tony Harubi, the policeman here tonight, who played, and all the kids that went through our program that are now contributing to the community and are representing themselves and being great parents, great fathers and husbands and community, you know, people that's our greatest accomplishment. That's why we're here. We're here to take young men and in some small way help them become you know, productive people in our society, and I can look at our coaches and say, you know, yeah, we've had a lot of wins, and you know, we've had our share of losses, and, you know, but you know, I'm so proud to see the kids and what they've been able to do in life, and that's what makes me the proudest.
So you're not hanging up the clipboard?
I don't think I will be. You know, I still like to coach, but it just won't be here next year. So you know, we'll enjoy it. You know, there'll be time for that. We've got one more game next week, and we got some work to do, so we're looking forward to it.
It's been a production of SouthwestSportsNest.com, home of the playmakers and game changers. Remember, do your best. Get on the nest.